1 second. It's the duration of a heartbeat. A single tick of a clock. It is arguably the most insignificant unit of measurement in your daily life. You waste thousands of them just deciding what to watch on Netflix. But what if that second didn't pass? What if the universal stream of time just snagged? For exactly 1 second, the chronological flow of the universe hits the brakes. No movement, no ticks, no talks. Hollywood tells us this would be fun. You could cheat on a test, steal a donut, or pull your friend's pants down for a laugh. But physics? Physics has a much darker, much stranger story to tell. If time stopped for just 1 solitary second, it wouldn't be a prank. It would be the most catastrophic event since the Big Bang. Let's break the laws of physics, shall we? First, let's talk about what you would see. Or rather, what you wouldn't. You see, vision works because photons, particles of light, travel at roughly 299,792,458 meters per second, bouncing off objects and hitting your retinas. But velocity is distance divided by time. If time is 0, velocity is 0. The photons stop moving. They hang in the air, suspended. Since no light is entering your eyes, you are instantly, completely blind. So, enjoy your 1 second of time freeze. You're stumbling around in a void darker than the bottom of the ocean. But don't worry, you won't have time to be scared of the dark because you'll be too busy dealing with the temperature. Heat is just atomic jiggling. It's the kinetic energy of atoms bouncing around. If time stops, motion stops. If motion stops, temperature ceases to exist. Technically, the universe hits 0 Kelvin. That is absolute zero. Now, since this only lasts for 1 second, you won't instantly turn into a popsicle. Your body retains internal heat, but the atmosphere around you, it essentially loses the concept of warmth. For that 1 second, you are enveloped in a thermal vacuum that physics doesn't even have a name for yet. Here's where things get messy. We need to distinguish between time stopping and everything stopping. If you are the magical observer, the only person immune to the time freeze, you have a massive problem. The Earth is spinning. Depending on where you are, the Earth is rotating at about 1,000 miles per hour at the equator. Plus, the Earth is orbiting the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour. If time stops, and the Earth pauses its rotation, but you don't, Newton's first law kicks in. You retain your momentum. You would be launched eastward at supersonic speeds, instantly turning into a human jelly smear against the nearest wall. Not exactly the superhero origin story you were hoping for. Let's assume you survive the speed launch. You're standing still, immune to time. You try to take a step. You can't. We forget that air is physical stuff. It's nitrogen, oxygen, and argon molecules buzzing around. We move through them easily because they move out of our way. But if time is frozen, air molecules are frozen in place. They are rigid. The atmosphere would essentially become as hard as concrete. You would be trapped in a mannequin pose, unable to inhale, unable to blink, unable to move your limbs. And if you did manage to force your hand through the air, you would be compressing atoms with infinite force, likely triggering nuclear fusion at your fingertips. So, congratulations. By waving hello to your frozen friend, you've just nuked the neighborhood. Then, the second ends. Time resumes. What happens? Even if nothing moved, the sudden pause and restart of the Earth's tectonic plates, the oceans, and the atmosphere would cause chaos. The jerk, that's the actual physics term for change in acceleration, would send shockwaves through the planet's crust. Winds would whip up instantly as the atmosphere tries to catch up with the Earth's rotation. Every structure on the planet would groan under the stress. It would be the loudest second in human history. For us, the observers, that 1 second of stop wouldn't even register, because our brains need time to process thought. If time stops, our neurons stop. We wouldn't know it happened. We would just feel a sudden, violent lurch, hear a global sonic boom, and wonder why everyone simultaneously tripped over. Time is the glue that holds reality together. It prevents everything from happening all at once. So, the next time you feel like you don't have enough time, be grateful. Because the alternative is a dark, frozen, supersonic nightmare.